Allahumma barik wa salli wa sallim nahmadu nusalli ala rasulil karim amma ba. Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu says, I said, O Rasulullah, give me some advice. Rasulullah SAW said, develop fear of Allah Ta'ala in your heart because this is the root of all virtuous deeds. I said, give me more advice. He said, stick to the reading the Quran because it is nur for you in this life and the provision for the akhirah. The fear of Allah Ta'ala. Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu says, I said, O Rasulullah, give me some advice. Rasulullah SAW said, develop fear of Allah Ta'ala in your heart because this is the root of all virtuous deeds. I said, give me more advice. He said, stick to the reading of the Quran because it is nur for you in this life and provision for you in the akhirah. The fear of Allah is the root of all good actions. A man whose heart is filled with fear of Allah Ta'ala does neither commit any sin nor experience any difficulty. وَمَا يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا وَيَرْزُقْهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ. Whoever fears Allah, Allah will make it a way for him out of every difficulty and provide sustenance for him from whence he has no expectations. Surah Al-Talaq ayat number 2 or 3. Some of the foregoing hadiths also disclose that the Quran is illuminating. The author of Syarah Ihya copies of the statement of Basir rahmatullahi from Abu Nu'aim Ma'rifah that Rasulullah SAW said the houses in which the Quran is read shine onto the inhabitants of the skies as the stars shine onto the inhabitants of the heights of the earth. This hadith has been quoted from At-Targhib is only a part of the long hadith reported by Ibn Hibban by Mullah Ali Qari in detail and by Suyuti in brief. Although the part of the hadith quoted above is sufficient for the purposes of this book, the whole hadith includes many essential and useful subjects, and therefore its subject matter is given in the following paragraphs. Abu Zar radiyallahu an says that he inquired from Nabi SAW about the number of books revealed by Allah Ta'ala. Rasulullah SAW replied, 100 booklets and 4 books. 50 booklets were given to Shis alayhi salam, 30 to Idris alayhi salam, 10 to Ibrahim alayhi salam, and 10 to Musa alayhi salam before the Taurah. In addition, 4 books, there is Taurah, the Injil, the Zabur, and the Quran have been revealed by Allah Ta'ala. Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu inquired about the contents of the booklets revealed to Ibrahim alayhi salam. Rasulullah SAW replied that they consisted of proverbs. O you strong and proud king, I did not appoint you to hoard wealth, but to prevent the complaint of the oppressed from reaching me by redressing it beforehand, because I do not reject the complaint of the oppressed person, even though he may be the disbeliever. Abu Zar goes on to say that he asked for more advice. Rasulullah SAW had advised that he should develop fear of Allah Ta'ala because it's the root and basis of all spiritual actions. Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu then begged for more advice. Rasulullah SAW said, be consistent in reading the Quran and remembrance of Allah Ta'ala because it is nur in this world and a treasure in the heavens. Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu again sought further advice and he was told, abstain from too much laughter because it causes the heart to wither and the face loses its luster. Too much of laughter is injurious both for the outward and inward disposition of men. Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu sought further advice, whereupon Nabi SAW said, stick to jihad because this is the Rahbaniyah, monasticism of my ummah. Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu asked for more advice and Rasulullah SAW said, associate yourself with the poor and the needy, be friendly with them and sit in their company. When Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu requested further advice, Nabi SAW said, look towards those who rank below you so that you may get used to being thankful, and do not look at those who rank above you lest you should despise the favors of Allah Ta'ala upon you. When Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu again asked for more advice, Rasulullah SAW said, let your own faults prevent you from criticizing others, and do not try to find fault with others because you commit those faults yourself. It is enough to prove that you at fault that you should find in others such faults as you yourself possess, although you may not be aware of them, and they should not, and that you should find in others such misdeeds as you yourself commit. After this, Rasulullah SAW patted the chest of Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu with his loving hand and said, O Abu Zar, there is no wisdom better than prudence, nor any piety is better than refraining from the unlawful, nor any nobility is better than polite manners. May Allah give us tawfiq to put all this into practice and convey to others. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma bihamdika, asyhadu alla ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun, wa salamun alal mursalin, walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Taqabbalallah.